are in, this is the dream. This is a manual GT3 991.2. First time I ever driving one of these. This is from Platinum Motor Cars in Birmingham, Michigan, right off of Woodward Avenue. Super chill guys. Hopefully the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship where we drive some of their cars and show off some of their inventory. You may have already seen them on a couple YouTube channels. Sam from Seen Through Glass stopped by, and DeMiro's driven a couple cars from them. We've put about 3 miles on this so far, and the one thing we can't just stop talking about is how great the front window tint is. As good as I thought it would be. Shifter's so notchy, so responsive. This is kind of the perfect spec. Houndstooth racing seats, 6-speed manual.
Beautiful forest green exterior.
Yeah, stunning. Cool thing about the 991 is that you could daily this. It's a little race car, it's a little stiff, but it's doable. Definitely not as punishing as the 996 and 997 GT3s. This 4-liter is so torquey. Well, this is going to be a GT3 drive in rush hour. What's it like to daily a GT3? So much potential, so much traffic. Oh man, this would be how it goes. I get the chance to drive my dream car, and we're going 13 miles an hour. 9 miles an hour. Oh man. These carbon bucket seats are just amazing. You really...
Speaking of buckets.
Yeah, speaking of buckets. That was a plastic bucket, but you know. One bucket to another. Just amazing. The feel you get from this. It's just connected to your brain. Think so. That about does it.
Oh my God.
It's just a bolt rifle, bolt action shifter.
I think I need a cigarette.
I know. Oh man. Look at this. Just That's what Porsche gets right, though. They're so responsive and so fluid at the same time. Nobody else quite does it like them. Oh, it has auto rev matching. I thought I just felt like a hero downshifting, but it was the car.
I am area to incentive.
I know. I was like, oh man, I'm really matching these downshifts well. And then on one of the heel toe downshifts, I noticed it just gave me a little bit more revs than I put in. I know this GT3 is a little bit less clattery than the older ones. There were more mechanical noises, but you still hear everything.
There's still quite a bit.
Yeah. Once you get into the rhythm of it, it's so smooth to drive. At what point do you just skip all the other cars you want and buy the dream car? You know? What's that transition for you?
Warmer weather year round,
Yeah.
where I could drive this 12 months a year.
So you like moving to another state? Is that when you move to like
That's South Carolina.
South Carolina?
You could daily this in South Carolina.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, you could daily this in winter in Michigan. Just throw winter tires on it.
Yeah.
Syed did. This would be a great winter driver. You've got nose lift.
Or you can keep it down if you need to clear your driveway.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'm glad we got to open it up a little bit.
The sound is amazing.
Oh, it's just incredible. I mean, even the exotics with V10s and V12s, I don't know if it's as intoxicating as the Porsche Flat 6 at 9,000 RPM. Above 8 grand, it just takes this other tone to it, and it just gets so crazy. Beyond just being crazy fast, just the sound is...
And it's not even loud just to be loud. It's more like a well-tuned orchestra.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've been in GT3 RSs, and those are almost needlessly loud in the higher RPMs, and this is pretty good. This is a nice balance. But man, it really gives you the experience. There's so much torque.
Yeah, even down at 2,500 RPM.
Yeah, that was like 2,500 or fifth gear, 2 grand. It pulls. Can't really see much out the back because of the wing. It bisects my vision, but a little bit of throttle and you don't need to see out your back.
And then there's also something to be said about how subdued a Porsche can be.
Yeah.
If we were an equivalently priced Ferrari or Lamborghini, or even the new mid-engine Corvette, I feel like you'd get so much more attention.
Oh, 100%.
Whereas this is...
Wow. Just phenomenal.
Well, we were talking to Syed, and he was like, I don't know how they're going to make it any better.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, they do find ways each time, but it's like, it just seems nearly impossible at this point.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, for a newer car to be this visceral and this raw, but also be livable, that's a pretty crazy balance to achieve. And I think Porsche is kind of the only one doing it with a manual transmission. Alright guys, so there you go. There's the GT3. Quick little drive. Nothing crazy, but Syed said we could basically take anything out of the warehouse, and my eyes immediately went to this.
Of course. This or the 911R.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I've wanted a GT3 ever since one of my first photo shoots with Winding Road, and we tested a 9972 Guards Red GT3. I got one of my favorite photos I've ever taken of that car. It was a rainy, nasty day on back roads near my college, and we really enjoyed driving that thing. I didn't really drive it that much, but I spent a lot of time in it and shooting it, and I I just fell in love. And I've driven a PDK GT3 991.1, but this is the first manual, and that's the way to go. It really is. With the way this shifter feels and this powertrain, you can't go wrong. I'm shocked that Porsche didn't make more manuals earlier in the production cycle.
Porsche did their Porsche thing though.
They did.
Made a killing on the 911R.
Oh my gosh, of course they did, yeah. And they're still going for what, 350?
Yeah, at least. I thought they were a little higher than that, but
Maybe more. I mean, at one point they were like 4, 5, 6 or something. They were insane. And the thing about this GT3 is that, you know, unlike a lot of really fast cars, this is fun and engaging and exciting to drive all the time. It's not just when you're hammering it. You have stuff to do. You can shift between stoplights. And the noises it makes, it's the whole package. Oh, engage the nose lift. Cool, and we're back at the Platinum Warehouse. Also driving the Supra this week. Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. We'll throw a link in the description of Platinum Motor Cars. Super down-to-earth guys. We do a lot of business in Detroit. They take really good care of their customers. Someday, I just may become a GT3 customer. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Take care.